It's mirror. See,
Oh,
tuck, tuck, tuck.
this is better. No. This is better.
Huh.
Yeah,
Okay.
okay. Okay, so it'll be like, hi.
Every single time we are going to be conscious of this.
I did this last time also. I was like, hi.
Hi.
Okay, it'll be like, hello.
Lol.
Welcome to SIWWU Podcast, another episode.
Yay!
Finally, little bit improvement in our
It's
quality. Let's
amazing
see.
how proud we are of the very simple fact that we're doing what we said we would. Like, so proud.
And we have been saying this for like 10
Yeah.
years. Like, not 10 years, maybe 5 years. We've been like, we should do
Yeah.
a podcast, we should do a podcast.
Yeah.
Okay, but anyways, finally we're doing it. I'm proud that we're consistently doing it for 3 weeks, dude,
Yes.
now.
And this
Like,
is exciting. Like, it's
yeah,
like I'm looking forward to it. No, it's fun.
I know. It's like we can also catch up and we can also talk and do
Yeah,
recording
because
podcast for all.
anyway, almost all of our conversations are like two psychology students speaking. So
Exactly.
this
It's
is
like
this is
literally a
good.
podcast, every conversation, so might as
Yeah.
well.
Wow, that's so cool. Though. It's like we are such quality content people. Okay, like unknowingly, huh? We never thought that it should be a thing, but it was
Yeah.
just naturally awesome.
Except that nobody's actually anyways gonna watch it, but still,
Yeah,
we'll watch it. We'll watch it. That's the point.
yeah. Lol.
Okay. So today's episode topic is the 36 questions,
Yes,
which
famous.
are,
Yeah.
yeah, the famous ones, but I think nobody knows about it actually. I feel like it was popular then, back then, when
Huh.
like, I don't know when it released, like 2016
It
or something.
came out in some New Yorker article,
Huh,
right? Huh.
yeah. It came in that article, and in that, the scientists, they themselves experimented on each other, dude. And
Snap.
yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. So,
Oh,
and
by the
then,
way, there's this entire YouTube. I think it is on. I don't know which one, but then there's some YouTube channel that has this. Like they get two people to sit with each other and ask these
yeah. I've
questions.
seen it. I've seen it. Yeah. Those are
It's
cute,
Bully, I
actually.
think. I think.
Is it? Yeah, something similar. I like all of those. I
But
like
I
all.
hate the like. It's just this. Like I love the title of it though. They are like questions that can make any two people fall in love with each other. It doesn't work like that. It's just like this great get to
Yeah,
know list.
yeah, exactly. But our title is also going to be like that, 36 questions that lead to love.
Yeah.
Answering the 36 questions that lead to love.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, but anyway, so the 36 questions, they were published and they're like scientific research, as in the two scientists researched what are the best possible questions to get two strangers to get closer together
Mhm.
and maybe fall in love, most likely chances. And I don't know what are like the statistics, like did they test it on other people or, yeah, I don't know what they did, but
But
yeah,
it's legit
anyway.
basically.
Yeah, the
Not
thing is,
some
we have
BuzzFeed,
been,
yeah, list of like
yeah,
checklist items or shit like that.
yeah. And the thing is, more important thing is, we've been using these random questions uh, ever since, and they work, they're not
And
bad, they're
I
good.
have asked some of them on like multiple dates to people, and then like this is something you joke about, no? Ki, Arey, this one to will ask on dates, but I actually do. Like we
Yeah,
actually do this shit.
yeah,
So we
yeah,
are those people.
yeah. But I don't remember them, so now
Yeah,
when I'm seeing the list, it'll be like, now ka me answering these
yeah,
questions.
yeah, yeah. We
Like
can't
very,
remember. Yeah, eh,
yeah.
this much and all. Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So let's go. Maybe
So there are
maybe
like
like 5 years
three.
later we can come
Uh,
back and answer the same questions and like see our
yeah. Oh,
or
this is another thing about personality test also. Like apparently you should take them only like 4 or 5 years apart. Like don't try to retake it because then you're conscious of the questions. Like you know them, so you are biased to like answer it a
yeah.
certain way. Yeah.
Hmm.
So you said like coincidentally you said after 5 years, right? That's perfect. Like
Oh, really?
yeah,
Yeah. I keep watching these. So Billie Eilish, she does the
yeah.
same interview every year, and every year she
Ah,
does it different, and then it shows up. So she's been doing it for 4 years, and it's
oh
cute.
okay.
It's nice. Yeah, it's very visible. Her changes are very visible. I think maybe she's in that age of changing so much, and
Hmm.
also in the profession,
Is
I
she
guess.
younger than us?
Yeah, dude.
Damn.
Everybody is younger than us now. So we are answering the 36
I
questions left.
think there are 3 sets, right? Maybe we can take few of them, no?
So the first question is, given a choice of anyone in the world, whom would you want as a dinner guest?
Hmm.
Yeah.
Uh, this one will keep changing. I feel like I'm moody in general anyway, so I don't know. No, but
Currently.
for now, yeah, for now though, I feel like Gillian Flynn still I'm gonna hold on to
Gillian
because
Flynn.
she's
Nice.
amazing. Like the amount of brain fuck and awesomeness is like crazy. So
Yeah.
Gone Girl, first of all,
Yeah.
and Sharp Objects and Dark Places, like too good.
I know.
So I want to pick her brains. Like I don't know how she thinks like that. That's crazy. So very
I
fucked up she's
swear.
gonna be. It'll be fun.
Yeah. I like how much mind research she should have put into getting these stories, dude. I don't know how. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good point. Remember when we first read Gone Girl, it was like back in college. And we were like,
Yeah.
I was like
And
blown
yeah,
away.
dude, anybody who said like I've watched the movie, I'm like, oh, dude, it's like you've missed out on like I
I
don't feel this
swear.
strongly about the books, but this book, I'm like, dude, come on.
I swear. No, I usually hate movie adaptations, but the main
Yeah,
problem is I recommend this book to everybody, and they're like, "Oh, I
yeah,
watched the movie already." I'm like,
yeah.
seriously.
I swear, it's one of like my all-time
Ah,
favorite
so
books.
annoying. Yes,
But yeah,
mine
it's
also.
sad, no, that you can't reread it. Like it's only
Yeah,
like one time.
yeah.
Anyway, it's
Or
good.
maybe if you reread it, like you would pick up the things which you missed the first time. Like the first time, the main
Ah,
part was the suspense, but
yeah,
now you know, so now you can read all the extra. Like it is full of like psychology stuff and her mind and his mind and yeah.
yeah.
I've not reread it though, I think. Have you?
No, no. That's what
Oh,
I'm saying. That's not a book that you can like. It's
yeah.
not like Harry Potter. You can like keep going back to the fandom.
I know, right? I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
what's your answer?
Right now, my answer is Taylor Swift. And
Ah,
I have to meet her. I love her. I listen to all her music. Like I've listened to her since I don't
yeah.
know when, like
And I
2012.
remember your idea of making the 22 video. No, we didn't end up doing it.
Yes. Yeah, on my 22nd birthday, we did 22. Like her songs are like the play soundtrack of my life types. And like there's
Yeah.
one song for everything. There's a song for
Mm,
everything. Yeah, and her new album is also out. Yeah, did you see her
yeah.
Instagram account? So everything is Taylor Swift right now. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
you should also post, dude. Otherwise, I'll just make it all about my stuff.
I don't care. Okay. I'm not. I don't. Recently I was like, I am feeling FOMO about not being on Insta though. I'm like, I think
Uh,
I should, but then maybe eventually. Let's see.
yeah, I know. Also, but fun fact, Taylor Swift loves cats. So I think
Yeah,
you
I
would
know.
like,
I know.
yeah, she
I
has
heard
many cats.
about there was some I think Jimmy Fallon thing where she names like so many breeds of cats. I'm like, what? Like she's obsessed with.
Yeah.
Uh, nice.
You would like to
Yeah,
be on a dinner date with her cats, and I
her
would too.
cats. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, the
Oh,
second
speaking of,
question.
you are like
Hmm?
neither. You are a dog person or more of a dog person.
I don't particularly like cats. I'm scared of them a little bit.
Yeah.
Like I'm scared of cats and babies, same way. Like from far, they're nice and cute.
Yeah, and not mine, like others. Yeah, from a distance.
Like I won't touch them, but I'll like see their videos and be like, oh, cute.
Yeah. Lol. Hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, second question. Would you like to be famous and in what way?
Yeah. Oh, okay. This one I've thought of. I don't think I care about being famous. Like this whole, I get the whole fear of oblivion thing, but I'm just like, if I'm happy, then it's fine. I don't need to. I don't know. And also, fame seems like it's temporary. It's like people, okay, sometime also suppose you make it big. Some days they'll be like, ah, cool, cool, and then there's something else. So I don't feel like I want to chase that. Like if I'm happy,
Yeah,
making yourself happy only is such a big task, dude. Like others and all, it's like chuck it, it's fine. If I'm happy only, it'll be one big deal.
I know,
So
right?
I don't think I want to be famous. But if it had to be about something, it would be because I helped people. Like I
Oh,
don't,
yeah.
yeah, like in a nice. It's like I feel like that's like the highest purpose there can be, right? It's like you made the world, not world, at least chotu motu
Some people.
people's lives better. So that'd be a good thing to be remembered for rather than like personal achievement. I don't know. That
I
seems,
swear. Yeah.
yeah, I
For
guess.
me, I don't want to be famous at all. Like I hate being in the limelight anywhere. I have extreme stage fear, first of all, and second, I just don't like being seen, being known.
Attention.
Yeah, yeah. But again, I do have the fear of oblivion, so I do want to leave a legacy of some kind,
Yeah.
and I want to be remembered, but I don't want to be famous. Like
Hmm.
as invisible as possible is the best. Like,
Aw.
and yeah, and also like I recently, in fact, double validation of that fact. Fame is not good. Like watched like a couple of documentaries of famous people, and everybody is suffering, dude. Like, what did they
Yeah.
get out of that fame? And so many people watching their every move. Like
Yeah.
now we are openly speaking on this podcast, right? If we were famous,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
like we would think of, oh, whether that thing is right or wrong.
And also
Yeah,
imagine if your career is based on how well people like you. I have never been able to like get people to be like, oh, this one
I
is awesome.
swear.
I'm like, no, sorry.
Yeah,
No.
I feel like just one person's validation itself, I try so
Yeah,
much. If like
exactly.
everyone's watching me and it becomes
Yeah.
addictive, right? And then yeah, and then it's so hard. Obviously, everybody will find some fault or a fault or
Yeah.
something with you. It's like
Yeah,
insane.
like
One
your success is going to be measured on how many people like you is like a nightmare, honestly. It's like, no, no,
exactly. And
no.
it's impossible. It's impossible for everyone
Yeah.
to like you, and
Yeah.
it'll get addicting for you, and then you will not be able to get out of it either. It's like crazy. Yeah, let's not
Basically,
get
it's
into
a
this.
drug that we are choosing to stay away from. It's like this.
Yeah.
It's okay. We don't want the highs and lows that come with it.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah,
No need eyes, no need lows. Anyways,
yeah,
like it's scary. Yeah.
that's true. Mm.
Okay. So we both don't want to be famous.
No.
That being said, please follow the podcast on YouTube. Not for
Help us.
fame,
Yeah. Help us not be famous, please.
but please subscribe. Not for fame, but I want to hear your opinions.
Yeah, it's feedback. Like everyone needs feedback.
Yeah. Okay, the third question. Before making a telephone call, do you ever rehearse what you're going to say and why?
Mm. A little bit I do, yeah. Maybe I do. Like calls are still introverts, right? So calls are like, oh damn, for a second. And yeah, I feel like it's in general only we are more like wanting to be prepared all the time. It's a very control freak kind of thing to do. So yeah, for sure I prepare sometimes. I'm like bullet points. There's no like crazy level of
Yeah.
planning that goes behind
I plan every phone call that I make because it's so
it.
there. Like who even calls these days? It's only text,
Yeah,
right? Yeah. So if I'm calling, I'm like there has to be a specific reason. There has to be,
yeah.
which is why
Yeah, I swear.
I get very scared when some people randomly
Yeah,
call. Like I'm
exactly.
suddenly, even if it's my like close friends when they're calling and I'm like, shit, why are they
I know
calling?
that's why before I'm calling, I'm like, Sulika, I'm gonna call. Are you free? And you're like, yeah, why? Not yeah, why? You're like, how come? And I'm like, I'm just bored, dude. Chill.
But yeah, I like that. I like that you ask and tell me that you're
Yeah,
going to call because every time like I still have not got used to it. Like my
yeah.
friends from office and I'll randomly call and I'm like, what
I
happened?
swear.
And they're
I
like,
swear.
nothing happened.
I swear. I was like dating this guy, and again, okay, I would say hi or something, and then randomly, not even hi, like randomly throughout the day, like he'd call, and I'm like, what happened? And he's like, what do you mean? I'm like, why are you calling me? He's like, what? But it's a very extrovert thing, I think. They don't like texting.
Yeah, yeah.
They are like, अरे but मिलते हैं बात करते हैं. I'm like, बात कर सकते हो text पे. It's okay. It's so comfortable. I don't have
Yeah.
to show my face. I don't have to do
I
anything.
know, I know. Texting is so much easier, so much safer. Like I
Yeah,
know that I mean, they say that healthy thing is face
I
to
know, I
face and
know, I
all
know.
of that. And I do agree, like it's nice to meet
Yeah,
and all, but in Texas, when like I am able to just open up
yeah.
and tell everything.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Like for us, this is the safer this thing. So
yeah,
we be more ourselves, in fact.
exactly.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Such
It's like
introverts.
pros and cons. Pros and cons though. Like you
Hmm.
can't see the other person's face, which is also good in some
It
cases.
works.
Yeah.
Like I've gotten nervous listening to somebody's voice also. I used to be like, I don't know why. I don't know why we do that. Like
I
webcam, I
know,
can
right?
understand is like other level scary. But even
Yeah.
audio, I'm like, "Arey, no, 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 why? I stupid.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But I get the other side. Like some of my
Yeah,
friends
yeah,
were like, "Will video call? No, that's so much easier.
yeah.
That way I can see
Exactly.
you and talk." Like,
Exactly.
yeah, but
Yeah.
yeah.
In my head, I'm like, what is your problem exactly?
In
Like
work
just
too,
chill.
especially in work meetings,
Yeah.
if they tell me to switch on video, I'll be like, no, sorry, bye. Not happening.
But yeah, this
Yeah.
guy, so we work with a French team, no? He keeps saying, dude, he's like, what is it with Indians and not switching on the webcam? And I'm like, first of all, don't generalize. But it's true though.
Exactly.
He has a point because
Really?
every time only the French people used to switch on camera, and all of us are like just the thumbnails. And he goes, is it? That was mean though. He's like, is it because of the bandwidth? And we are like, motherfucker, like that's just too much.
Only we are
But
allowed to criticize our own internet and
yeah,
stuff.
I'm like, how dare you, man? How dare you? Yeah.
Yeah, I swear.
Just to prove him wrong, once I was like, no, fucker, my bandwidth is fine. It's just that I choose to not see your face
Yeah, I
or
know.
show my
Like,
face.
exactly.
Both.
Yeah. Yeah. And also, like, I'll be working from home, just chilling. Why do you need to see my face? What you'll get by that?
You get so conscious, but that's sad. No, it's like it's this thing is coming out of a fear, and that's not good.
Or more, yeah, actually more of like comfort levels. And it's
Comfort
okay.
because of fear, like your body wants to protect you from everything that's
Yeah,
risky.
yeah,
And if
yeah.
you're thinking it's like fear of judgment, that's not fair. I mean, we should be fine with ourselves.
No, it's like that's the thing. Like, would you want to dress up and look professional? And also for me, though, it's like night calls. Nightmare. Why should I dress up and be like professional on video call and
Hmm.
all of that? I
No,
mean,
work
I
from home is a
expect.
separate
Yeah,
concern,
yeah,
but
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, from office also. Yeah, I would never switch on video
Ah,
calls. Now
it's
that I
not coming
think
from a
about
good
it.
place though. It's coming from, I don't want to, like, yeah.
Yeah, it's like yeah, but it's okay. I guess it's
So
just
we get it,
comfort.
extroverts are all secure, just shut the fuck up.
Yeah. But yeah, that generalization of country, now that I think about it, is it like in India thing that, is it that they expect work to be more face to face, whereas we are not that into it? I don't know. Hmm.
Yeah. Let's
Interesting.
not talk about countries
Yeah.
and continents.
Yeah. We have no idea, so we
No,
have
so we
not
don't know
even.
shit, by the way.
Yeah,
So
we
before you
know.
judge us, we are not claiming to know anything. So calm the hell down, like just chill.
Don't worry, nobody's watching us, so it's fine.
Yeah, it's gonna be our friends only. They're like, yeah, we know, don't just move on.
Yeah. Our friends will be like, hey, we already know, dude, shut up.
Edit this.
Yeah, 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 we're going to remove all of this. Okay, next question. What would constitute a perfect day for you?
Oh wow. Array, I'm scared of these favorite questions. Like I never have an answer, dude. There's so many things for so many moods. Like you can't pick one. Anyway, for now, I feel like
Perfect
a
day,
good.
that's why you can do everything. Like, you can do whatever you want.
But that's what I'm saying. Perfect can also mean me just sleeping for 12 hours straight, or it can mean 100 things. There's no one answer for
Uh,
like.
okay. So suppose you are gonna, like, the apocalypse is coming and you have like 2 days left, like
Got it.
48 hours. So
What
what
would
would
I
you
do?
do?
First of all, I would go home because I want to be around family for some time. Then I would meet up with my friends because obviously, yeah, it's like perfect day is mostly me with my loved ones and me doing something that I love, like say go to the beach or like go scuba.
Yeah.
I would do like
Oh
the
my
last
God.
dive.
Yeah.
Uh, or play
Yeah.
badminton, like anything. It can be anything. But yeah, the loved ones part is gonna stay constant. Like I think I want my people around. I don't want to be by myself.
Yeah.
That'll be sad.
Yeah. Actually, same thing. Like during the pandemic, especially, I was with my brother in my house, right, and we were not
Yeah.
going anywhere, and everyone was back home. And then suddenly, I don't know why. I think there was like a big sound, like a bomb blast or something. I mean, not
Hmm.
bomb, but whatever. There was a big sound of something, and then suddenly, that moment, I was like, "What are we doing here? Let's just go.
I
Let's
remember
just."
this.
Yeah, I was like, imagine the last moment if like suddenly the world
Yeah.
ends now, then I'm just here stuck alone with my brother. Like, no, 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 no,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
It was completely irrational panic, but I was like, okay, I want to
Yeah.
go and be with my
Aw,
parents. Yeah,
that's true.
yeah. And then I came up here and I've been here for like 2 years now.
Yeah. Yeah. No,
Yeah,
but
but
it's crazy how like they say, right, that if you've lived a good life, it just literally means that you've had good relationships. Like your relationships with your
mm,
close ones have been good. They did that crazy. There's a TED talk that, like, maybe we'll put it in the description because it's this huge Harvard study that it did for years, tracking people's lives. Literally, like it's gone for like generations. So they've spoken to their wives, their children constantly throughout the years, and that's what they noticed. They're like, whoever has been happy and healthy have been the ones who've had good relationships. It's not
mm,
career, it's not anything other than that. So I feel like
mm,
we already naturally have that, like, feeling in our heads that this is the
mm.
most important. So that's cool. Like
Yeah,
we didn't have to figure it out, we just knew it
cool.
like by default.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. We're
But
like, obviously.
uh, But also these last day scenarios, they like practically it doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Apocalypse. Suppose I want to like go on a roller coaster, but who's running the water park or if it's the last day? They'll be with their friends, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, that doesn't work. If it's your last day only, then yeah, what I would like to do would be yeah, same thing. I would just be with my family and then like spend one day with my family and then one day I would like to go on like an epic road trip
Huh.
with my friends somewhere.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
ZNMD feels like
Yeah, exactly.
yeah, spend all my money on like all fun epic adventures
Yeah.
and then yeah, and then fly back and just sleep well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of apocalypse, like you should have you watched Don't Look Up?
No. Well, what
Watch
is
this
it?
movie. It's really good. So literally in that there's this comet that's gonna hit Earth,
Oh,
and
okay.
nobody has figured it out for some reason. There's this PhD student who is like figures it out, and then it becomes so they go and tell the government and all of that. Nobody believes them. First of all, they're like, yeah, right, whatever, whatever. And then they convince them, and there's only a few months remaining or something, okay. And then they go and tell. They reach like the president levels. It's saying, "Ki, this is what's gonna happen, this that," and it's really cool because they change it into political propaganda, dude. It's crazy. Like it is
Really?
crazy how they use this information to, first of all, that lady, she's this lady president, okay. Meryl Streep, by the way, plays that role, and
Okay.
she uses it to her advantage to get people to like push her career for. It's insane. It's
Finally,
insane.
does the comment hit or not?
It does. That's what, and no, but none of
Oh.
them are prepared. They are like, let's do something about it, this, that, and it ends up that this president lady, right? She gets this big tech person to like deal with some of it. And what happens is in the end, they have figured out a way to move to another planet, but they have done that only for like 20, 30 people. So whoever is rich enough and powerful enough, they escape. And then the earth is shattered. It just is. And the
This
scientist
is
is
like
the,
realistic.
yeah, it's such a cool movie to watch. Like this scientist, so Leonardo DiCaprio, okay, and Jennifer Lawrence, like these two are, they spend so much time trying to convince people. First of all, that is the biggest task. Everybody posts memes of how they're overreacting, this, that, and they are like, literally, he starts yelling in one interview. He's like, "We are going to die. How is nobody understanding this?" And they're like, "Arey, just
Oh,
shut
and
up,
people
yaar,
are
you're
like, oh,
freaking
he's
out."
mad.
Huh?
Oh,
It was crazy. It's a good movie. It's funny also. It's
okay.
a nice,
Cool,
yeah.
cool, cool. I'll watch this. This is like
Yeah.
similar to 2012, 2012.
2012. But that's more
Yeah,
serious, I feel like. This is more
yeah.
like the nitty
Okay.
gritties of it. So there's humor also in it.
Oh, cool, cool. I'll watch it. What is that called?
Yeah.
Don't look up.
Don't look up.
Cool. Okay. So next question. When did you last sing to yourself or to someone else?
I don't think I have sung to anybody else. I don't sing that well or anything. Uh, but yeah, hmm. Maybe like last week or something. To myself only.
Yeah.
I like dance better, so like I'll dance every now and then, but sing and all is not my
Yeah.
forte. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't either sing or dance, but I listen to music loudly and then sing along or dance along
Huh.
sometimes alone when nobody's watching. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, no, I haven't sung to anybody else. For to myself, yeah, I guess yesterday in the kitchen.
Oh,
Okay, one more. If you were able to live to the age of 90 and retain either the mind or body of a 30-year-old for the next 60 years of your life, which one would you want? So,
mm,
mind of a 30-year-old or body of 30-year-old for the rest of your life?
this is a tricky question, no? I don't know really. What would you pick?
I would pick body because I want the mind to age. Let the body be healthy.
That's true,
That way
and
you can
also
be.
if even if you retain your mind and your body literally can't like do anything,
Yeah,
then what's the
exactly.
point of being
Exactly.
young
Yeah.
in your mind? Like,
Yeah. And also,
yeah.
mind aging is good. Like, already, it's cool. I like it.
No,
I
but
like the.
mind aging also has its cons. No, you will feel more and more
Like,
depressed. Like you'll
I
you'll be
we're
like life
already there.
is hey, no dude. No, but like it'll be like now what? Basically, there's no point. There's no point. And
I
also
feel
now one
like we're
question: Does
already
it
there.
little bit? Yes, that's true.
Yeah.
And
And
also you should be able
and
to
in
do things. So
yeah, exactly. So, and we are growing in a good way, right? Maybe we will surpass these feelings and come to either acceptance or we'll come to figure out. Like,
yeah,
growing is also so far giving us good
good.
things, like we're caring less and
Yeah,
things like that.
it's making us more
So,
secure in ourselves. So
yeah. So I
yeah,
don't know if I'll be, yeah, if I would have figured out enough by 30. So I want my mind to grow, but
yeah.
body, yeah. That way, it's like superpower, no, young body, like fully mature mind.
And
That's like
also, they
superhero.
said you stay till 90 and then you die, right?
Yeah,
Basically.
yeah,
This is awesome because I have this whole thing about how I do not want to be immortal. Like, there has to be an end. So, if till 90 you're going to have a 30-year-old body and then you die, it's awesome actually.
yeah. Cool, no?
It's
Yeah,
cool.
yeah,
Huh.
yeah.
It's cool.
Yeah. I want to be immortal. Like, I want to be able to choose when to die. Like, it's not forever immortal by force,
Uh-huh.
but it should be like, oh, after 120 years,
Mm.
after I've done everything with the body of a 30-year-old,
Yeah.
then I'll choose, okay, now is a good
Ah.
time. And then
Yeah, that's a nice point.
that would be perfect. Yeah.
Mm. That's true.
Because I don't know if I'll be able to finish everything in like 100 years. I want to like ideally I want to live all my parallel lives, which is like I want to become a travel journalist, I want to become a philosopher, I want to become a therapist, I want to become like a scuba diver, and
Yeah.
then surfing, everything like which things which I will not be able to finish in this one
But
lifetime because
you
I
don't
chose
feel
one.
like even this, I feel like though it should happen that you do start from scratch and do it, like from childhood again, not
No, if your
continuously.
body is still young, so you can still keep
No, but
doing.
you're stuck in 30. No, you're not evolving. There's
No,
no.
your mind is evolving still, right? You're learning and getting all of
No,
these
so, but I feel like
experiences.
these things, I feel like I'd rather do that in, say, rebirth or something. That seems like a fresh start,
Yeah, that,
like
yeah,
restart.
that's what. Yeah, no,
This is
that's
like
what. No,
extension.
it's like parallel lives. That
Yeah,
it's
but
like
I
what?
want it to happen after an end. That's what, not keep adding to the same thing over and over. This is, you
Yeah,
did this, scratch, start from this thing and be like, now I am this.
yeah, yeah.
I don't know.
But my, I mean, I didn't enjoy the first 30, so it's fine. So
Why? Are
start
you
at
kidding
30.
me?
I
First
mean,
30 is awesome.
no, I feel like you can skip childhood. It's okay. Like, what are you doing?
What? No, no
Like
way.
you're just growing in some like boring like playing around and then feeling bad about everything and then just like
Hey, no, no, no. I would
eh,
definitely want.
nah.
For sure.
I'm like no, the life actually started like after teenage, like 18 onwards is good.
We
Like
had very different experiences.
before that I barely remember anything. Like what is there? Living in small towns, just making friends, moving here and there, like
I was very no, I was happy. That's what I'm saying. Like childhood, I would definitely want to redo it.
really?
That's why I'm
Oh,
like,
okay.
don't tell me 30 pay only. I'll keep circling. Like Do it end next. Do it end next. I don't
Grow
know.
from childhood. Okay, makes
Yes,
sense.
I like fresh starts. I'm a big fan of, like, even Thanos, right? When he's like, I'll destroy the entire planet. I'm like, I like it. Destroy everything. We need reboot.
Yeah, like that is literally Kali Yuga and all, no? Like come again. Even in Bible, no, Noah's Ark, come again,
Mm,
reboot. Yeah,
yeah. Like,
crazy.
I remember, even suppose there is this piece of code that's I am a developer. We are both developers. So if there's a piece of code that's not working for some reason, I would scrap like all
The
of
whole
it and
thing.
do it from. I don't be like, fix this to change. I'm like, no, restart. I don't. I think that's again like a more extreme type of behavior though. I don't know,
Mm.
but I do that, dude. I feel like we both are extreme people like that. Like, we
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
know moderation. We are like either this or this.
For me, I don't have like that much sentimentality towards my childhood. I'm like, okay,
Yeah,
like I remember when people used to ask if you had a time machine, would you go to your like
yeah,
what time you would go to? And people would be like, oh, I want to go back to good old days. I'm like, it's okay. I want to just go to the future when I'm like wiser and older and I've figured things out and I'm probably richer.
yeah,
So like, yeah, I mean, past me, it was good. It was not bad, but I'm saying like,
yeah.
what is so special? Like, it was fine. Yeah, I get it that you didn't have any responsibilities and you could just play and you didn't have to think
No,
about
it's
much.
just for the sake
But
of it.
like,
It's like nostalgia is awesome. So you will keep
yeah,
romanticizing the past regardless of
yeah,
how it was.
yeah,
You'll
yeah.
be like, Are, I
Oh,
wish I could
for sure,
go back.
for sure. Yeah,
Huh. Like, if we could go back to college, we'd be really happy, right? So,
I don't know. That's the thing. See,
I obviously, like, the other
I
day,
mean,
so there were these interns
no,
in
I
my
agree. Those were like one
school.
of the best times of our lives, but I wouldn't want to go back. Like,
But that's not like, there were interns in my office, and I'm like, oh, he's like 22, dude. I wish I could
oh
go
yeah, yeah,
back to
yeah, yeah.
22.
I know,
I'm
right?
27. We're 27. Like, has it ever sunk in enough?
In my head, I'm still 22.
Yeah, I'm like 23 ke baad, no. Oh my god, that literally, remember that U curve thing that was
Mm.
there?
After 20,
Literally,
yeah,
23 and 69 or something, I think.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Literally, we were
It
at that
drops.
age.
So
It rocks.
people's, yeah, the happiness or like the amount of times you laugh or
Yeah,
something like that, it drops drastically at
yeah.
26 or something, I think, and then
I
it
think it's 23 exact. I remember it being
23.
23 and 69 are the two high points or something.
Oh
Uh,
wow! So we have to
so
wait till
that's why quarter life crisis, midlife crisis. Before, after, you're fine. You're like, I have accepted now.
in between
Before,
it's
you're
like
like,
only
I don't even
crisis.
know shit because I don't even have to think about it. After that, you're like, everything is done now. Fuck it, dude. Like,
Okay, so next question. What was the next question? Yeah, do you have a secret hunch about how you'll die?
mm, no, not really. I don't know. I feel like it'll be some normal death only. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know, but I keep getting sudden. Like if I stand at the edge of my balcony here, we are
Hmm.
on like the 19th floor, and then I imagine the entire scenario, dude. If I like suddenly fall from here, what will happen? Like, will my parents
Yikes.
blame each other? Will they keep come running? Who
Oh
will see
wow.
my body first? I'm like, don't even think of it. And like throughout, like over all my life, I've always thought about like, oh, I'll die by falling out of somewhere, and then who
Hmm.
will come to my funeral and I'll see.
Weird.
Ah,
But
yeah,
yeah, maybe, like, yeah, you're scared of heights, right? So this
yeah,
is
yeah,
just,
I am. Yeah.
yeah.
Or maybe in my past gems and someone pushed me or something.
Uh,
Or I fell.
ah,
Yeah.
yeah, I have, it's not about me though, but I have this weird thing where, like, wild animals, like felines specifically, are in a very gharelu type of atmosphere. Like, I get random nightmares like that, where they're
Oh,
in my school or like at home. I don't know why. Like, it's very bizarre.
like lions and all. I love lions, but
Specifically feline, like lions, tigers, and
leopards,
yeah,
jaguars.
very. I'm just like, why? Like, funny.
Maybe like in ancient, they used to
I was like
keep these
mauled
as
by a
pets.
tiger.
They used to keep these as pets, no, like the
Really?
queens and all. Yeah, yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Yeah,
like
then
Jasmine.
But maybe like my pet killed me or something. Betrayal. So my brain is like, no, 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 stay away, stay away.
Oh, oh, damn, crazy.
Yeah, but it's not
Okay.
about me though. It's generally like my closed ones. I don't. Weird.
Oh, damn. That's even
Yeah.
scarier. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ah. Okay.
Hmm.
Name three things you and your partner appear to have in common. Wait, you and your partner, matlab us too.
This is for two
Like,
people who are, yeah, trying to find out if they love
oh,
each
right, right, right,
other.
right, right. This is for like
we
first date scenario, no? But we have like
yeah,
literally everything in common. Like,
we have a lot in common. If we sit here, we can like make 10 episodes of the
yeah, I think
podcast
people
on.
who are watching us in the past 3, 4 episodes itself, they'll know
No,
that.
but already we've established many things where it's different, like cat person, dog person,
Ah, yeah.
or like,
Very few. I mean, we have differences, but there's like
yeah, yeah,
few. Yeah.
yeah. You're trying to think of some.
I'm trying to think of differences which will be more easy to tell than
Like, I
similarities
feel
because
like you are
similarities
more
are like,
practical than I am. You
yeah,
are
yeah.
more plan oriented than I feel
Huh.
like I'm more spontaneous, like impulsive
Yeah,
and
yeah, yeah,
spontaneous than you are.
yeah. These all we have covered already. Yeah,
Yeah.
true, true. Okay. But that's the thing, right? What used to be different before is no longer
Hmm.
different now, or different in the opposite way. Like, for
We keep
example,
going in pendulum,
yeah,
like oscillating between extremes like that.
I know, right? It's crazy.
Yeah. Like I remember like initially at least in remember the first year of college you were full on like not even just for the first year like always you were like let's go out, let's do this, let's do that. There was like I want to do this, I want to do this, I want to do this, and I used to be like
Yeah,
it's fine, let's just chill, let's not do anything.
yeah,
Now I
yeah.
have post COVID I have become like that where I'm like why are we sitting at home, let's go bro. And you are
Yeah,
like I don't want social
I don't want to do
interaction.
anything.
Huh. So we keep oscillating
Yeah,
between these
yeah,
things.
exactly. It's crazy. Okay, but this question is what we have in common, right? It's like everything. But if
Yeah.
you have to specify, like basic things, obviously, we are from the same college, we work as software developers, and then all
Huh.
those things. But emotionally, like, hmm,
In common means let's think about personality traits too, not
yeah, that's what I'm thinking. What?
experiences.
Yeah, yeah, that's what.
We are
So what?
literally the same personality type, so we have a lot in
Oh yeah,
common.
we're both INFJs, like we've already mentioned before.
INFJT, both of us.
INFJT, yeah.
Yeah.
What else? What else? We both like actually. We both like desserts. I don't know if you do. I like desserts.
I
Wait.
mean, again, I'm neutral. Like, yeah, I like desserts. Why would
Yeah,
someone
but that's
not?
not something which is like common.
Huh?
Oh, we
No.
both we both grew up with Harry Potter books. Like we like,
Yeah.
yeah. But
You
again,
more
that's
than
an
me,
experience. That's not
but
like a personality trait.
huh?
Yeah,
Personality
yeah,
trait, lots, dude. We are both introverts. We are both very like introspective people. We always want
Oh, yeah, yeah.
meaningful fun, like relationships. We are not casual chill type people.
Yeah.
We're always
Oh,
paranoid about.
yes. We
Yeah,
value depth in relationships and like
yeah,
not get attached easily and not
yeah. Also, we do
not
stupid
force.
thing, common things though. Like we try to find signs and deep meaning in everything, in every single thing. We are
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
oh, this must mean it doesn't.
yeah. Oh,
It
yeah, yeah.
doesn't
Oh,
all the
yeah.
time.
Yeah. Third thing is we're
Yeah.
both overthinkers. Yeah, we overthink and
Yes,
overanalyze everything. Yeah.
yes. And we're control freaks. That is also common. We always want
Oh,
like
yeah, yeah.
some sense of clarity or like knowing and this
Yeah,
there's
yeah.
no go with the no. No.
We are obsessed with figuring things out. Like we
Oh
want to
god.
figure out everything.
And the most common thing right now is that we're both exhausted of ourselves. We are like enough of this, enough.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, right now we're both into like existentialism kind of feels where
Mm.
we're like nothing has any meaning, but we are trying to create meaning out of our own lives. So,
Yeah, and also we used to judge older people for being like oh, you've accepted defeat, and now we're like we're there, bro. We get
yeah,
what you
yeah,
mean
yeah,
now.
yeah,
Yeah, but again
yeah.
we've convinced ourselves, or it's actually the case that it's not defeat from a bad place, it's just acceptance.
Yes,
It's like defeat
yes.
of your stupid, naive, stubborn
No,
belief.
basically we have grown up. we've grown up from
Yeah.
teenagers into late 20s and we're still growing. Yeah. But we like to observe ourselves and others through this
Yeah,
lens
we're
of like,
obsessed with that. Like we are
yeah.
super, super curious about behavior and like
Yeah.
personality. So we're
Psychology.
obsessed with like know getting to know people. So that's why sometimes all the people behave like they feel that we are constantly like
Observing them.
experimenting on them or like taking notes. But we don't
Yeah,
mean to do that. It's a very
exactly.
natural like
Yeah,
yeah.
it's like naturally taking notes from the inside and
Yeah.
like doing nothing with that information
Exactly.
except like good things. Like I'll
Yeah.
get you good gifts, but nothing like
Yeah, it's
in there.
nothing to like evaluate you. I remember I was getting somebody
Yeah,
to do the 16 personalities test thing, and then he goes, "What is the right answer?" I'm like, "It's not right or wrong. I just want to know you. This is
yeah,
just me trying
exactly.
to figure you out." Like, we love unraveling people's behaviors. We should be
Yeah,
psychologists, dude. Behavioral science
I
is
know,
like
right?
our thing. Like, we do
I
it so
swear.
often, and we don't even, it's not like we want to do it consciously,
Exactly.
and
It's
so
like
many times we've
naturally.
Googled how we feel and then there's a term for it. Like it's like
Yeah,
that.
exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Naturally intuitive people, I guess.
Oh
And
yeah,
naturally
very.
curious, I guess. More
Yeah,
importantly,
that's what I
curious
said.
about
We're
people's
always
minds.
wanting to know, oh, this is how this person is, how he
Yeah,
behaves.
yeah.
It's
Just
fun.
to know, nothing else. Like it won't
Yeah, I
even
swear.
cost anything. Yeah,
And what profit do you think we're gonna get by like knowing
I
your
swear.
this?
Yeah.
No,
Some
people are
people,
scared, but
yeah. Some people are just scared of, being figured out or like I don't know
yeah.
why they have these walls of being mysterious and
I
stuff.
mean, we do too.
Yeah.
Like if you figure
Yeah.
out how I am, you can misuse it. Like you can use it
Exactly.
against me.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. So I get that fear,
yeah.
but we are not misusing. We don't have.
Yeah, and again, we are not evaluating, we are just getting to know you. There's no like,
Exactly.
oh, this means he's like this, means I'll use it in this. No, this much
Yeah.
thought who puts to it?
Exactly. That's the thing. I'm like, we don't
Yeah,
have time for all that. We just like want to store some
yeah.
information. That's all.
Like even this question thing, right? Someone could be like, oh my god, dude, she had like a list of questions to ask and
I
all. I'm like,
know.
but how do you get to know people then?
I would love it if somebody comes and says, "Okay, I have a
Yeah,
bunch of questions," and
I
actually
don't.
wants to listen and know
I
me.
don't remember
I'm like,
which
oh,
movie this was in, but literally she or somebody goes, "तुम बहुत हाँ." It was in Kapoor and Sons. Like, he goes, "तुम बहुत सवाल पूछते हो ना," and she's Alia is like, "दोस्त ऐसे ही बनते हैं." I'm like, exactly. How else would you like know somebody?
yeah,
Yeah,
exactly. Yeah. I know that in some arranged marriage date or something, that guy was like, uh, oh, she was interviewing me, dude. I couldn't
yeah,
like handle it and all of that. I'm like, I mean, how else are you supposed to know? Especially when you're meeting for the first time and have to make a like
yeah.
a life decision based on it.
Yeah.
So
No, and
like,
we are never like,
of course.
we are never like, straight faced about it. We are not like, okay, so question number one, let's do this. We are not like that. We make it very organic and like
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah, and also it's more like with an intention of listening to your answer.
Yeah.
It's not, it's like
Oh,
no judgment will be passed based on this. It's just like I just want to know you.
yeah.
Yeah.
And why are you so afraid, man? Like, come on, especially on a date. That's literally what else are we here for,
Yeah.
buddy? Yeah.
Yeah, the other way around, I would actually really like it if somebody asks such
Yeah.
questions, like to figure
Exactly.
myself out. Yeah, I would love if people,
I
and
swear I would love that. I'd be like, this is so cool. Exactly
yeah,
what I want.
yeah,
Yeah.
somebody asks questions and actually listens and wants to know me, like
Yeah.
what more,
Oh
like
my
that's
God, but that's
amazing.
another thing that's common for us. We're both good listeners. I'm not trying to brag, okay? We have enough evidence to support this.
Yeah, yeah,
We are both good listeners to the point where after the conversation, we are like, I didn't say shit about myself. Like, we just listened because
yeah,
we
yeah.
soak stuff in and we're genuinely curious. So we are like, oh, tell me more, tell me more. And another
Yeah,
person just forgets to ask about us. And we
I
are like,
know.
Are, what happened?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it has kind of become like our personality, at least for
Yeah.
me. Like everybody says, oh, you don't say anything, you are
Yeah.
mysterious, you hide and all that. I'm like, it just never, because I constantly overshare in conversations. I tell, like, I, for example, this whole podcast is about oversharing, but still people don't know. the complete me, because it's like they didn't ask those exact pointed questions kind of thing. So
Yeah.
it's like they know everything, but they know nothing. That kind of stuff. Crazy. Yeah.
And yeah, also because I feel like not that other people are bad listeners, but because we're good relatively, they are not going to match up. And so they
Yeah.
become relatively bad listeners. And then you're like, I don't feel like telling you because you don't respond the way I like want you to, or like
Hmm.
listen the way I want you to. So
Yeah.
relatively it becomes like, I just listen to you then. That
Yeah,
works.
and that's not always a bad thing. I feel like in
No.
every friendship or relationship,
Yeah.
one of you becomes the, like, the therapist kind of role, and the
Yeah,
other
yeah,
person
yeah.
is. So it's like I go rant to somebody and they rant to somebody else, like, and the
Hmm.
other way around is very rare. The people who
Hmm.
come to rant to me
Yeah.
ranting to them is like very rare, because that's just not the
Yeah.
dynamic there. Yeah, I
But
don't.
that's what we do for each other, though. That's why it's like
Right, right, right.
we are
Yeah.
both therapists. So if you find another therapist to date, then awesome. But if you don't, then realize that this is the role you're in and
Yeah.
you're good at it. So it's okay.
Yeah,
It
it's
works. Like I
okay.
said,
Yeah,
it
exactly.
works. It's
It
like the
exactly.
whole parent thing, right? Like who's the disciplinarian and who's the fun guy.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
whichever is more natural for you, just stick with it.
Yeah. And you
It's okay.
and the good part about friendships is you'll have other people who are filling the
Yeah.
role which you are missing in this friendship. So it's fine.
Yeah.
You have somebody else, they have you. So it's like it's okay. Yeah.
Exactly. Like
So
this is so true for every single personality trait. Like constantly we are like, why am I not an extrovert? Or why am I not like this? Why am I not like that? It's like these are just the roles you're playing. So it's not like you don't have strengths. Just find stuff that these strengths are going to be valued in and stick with it. So
yeah,
yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. Anyway, so we went very far from, oh, we answered three things, which we
Huh.
have more than three things. We have a lot in common, I guess.
We have way too much in common.
At this point, we are referring to the same dictionary, kind of.
Yeah, like I
One,
remember knowing so many times in college and all, we used to be like, just find me a guy version of you. Like that would be perfect. It would be
I
perfect.
know. The 36 questions that lead to love. We already know everything. Okay, the next question. For what in your life do you feel most grateful?
Mhm. Oh wow. Uh, it would be
This is
my
a deep
family.
question.
It is,
Uh,
it is. It would be my family, but without a doubt. Like I've been in a very stable home, and that's incredibly, incredibly important. I feel like because your entire existence is based on those initial years that you had. And yeah, we're very privileged in many ways. So like you cannot take these things for granted. Like I
mm,
cannot, like I've seen some people who, like distant parents and not that great support system. I cannot function without a support system. Like you have to have it. And families, even I feel like it goes beyond friends also, in some ways, because you've been with them since you've been
forever.
alive. So that kind of
Mm.
a, like, again, I'm going to say support system 100 times. You will never get it in any other way or form, I feel like. So
Mm.
regardless of how imperfect or whatever it is, like you just can't get it anywhere else. So family for sure. Yeah.
For me, like I think about all of this all the time. Like every time I'm like, oh my God, such like me being alive at this moment is like a big. I'm like so grateful. So many privileges I have which we're
Yeah.
ignoring, dude. Like so many. Every time, like sometimes my mom tells me just get me that or something like that, and I'm like, oh, thank God for healthy body. And like
Yeah.
I go to take a bath and I'm like, thank God I just turn on water and like hot water comes around say. Some people have to like walk 100 miles to get it. And like
That's true.
so privilege after privilege, air conditioning, like so many things. And not just that, these are like individual privileges of mine, like
Yeah.
education, stuff like that. Like I never had to even worry about it. I just went to
Yeah.
college, no loans, I got a job, like
Yeah.
I order food, like it's
Yeah.
incredible privilege. And these are just like individual privileges. Like my entire generationally also we have so much privilege in the sense
Yeah.
that uh so my parents' generation, they struggle a lot with like education and stuff. Like my aunts and all are not educated because they had to work in the fields
Yeah,
and at home, so that my dad and uncle went to school. So like just those kind of privileges, like
yeah.
me, it didn't happen. Like I and my brother both went to school. Like just it's insane that kind of generational privilege we have. And also like we live in the era of like technology, and then we order food,
And
we
also,
take
we have
cabs.
been in
It's
a
like,
space when we were kids where we didn't have internet for granted. So we've
yeah,
seen both. Like we've grown
exactly, we're the right
to
generation.
be with it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So millennials for life.
We had Cartoon Network and internet,
Yeah.
bro.
We had landlines, okay? Fuck you. Like we didn't have
Yeah,
smartphones to fuck
we
with our
played
brains when we were
carom.
kids.
Yeah, we played
Yeah. We
we
had
played
cords for everything. Didn't have wireless shit.
Yeah, we played Chor Police with our friends in person over summer holidays
Yeah,
and
I
stuff.
can't stand the thought of you being a 4-year old having a smartphone. Like,
Yeah.
are
Or
you
like,
kidding me?
I don't know, in future generations, like 4-year-olds, summer holidays will be like hanging out virtually with their friends, like
Yeah,
on the metaverse, like
it's so sad. Uh,
crazy. Yeah, so
yeah,
like
that's true.
I suddenly get those insane amounts of, okay, this was just generational privilege. Like another whole layer which I suddenly hits me is like I'm a human. I'm born as a human. That is insane. Like I'll be sitting in a cab and looking outside. I'm like, oh my God, this car was invented, and then somebody thought of making an engine, putting bolts in it, and then like understood how to do it. I'm like, oh my God, like
Yeah.
how that is
Yeah,
crazy.
but
Like,
that's true though. I feel like technology will never fail to amaze people, like ever.
yeah,
And it's
yeah.
only getting better. It is just crazy. Like I remember
Oh my
we were
God.
going by Google. We were just checking Google Maps, okay, and you go through a tunnel and it becomes dark. This thing, right? I was
I
showing my
swear.
grandmom, and even I was like, how do they do this? Like I'm a
Somebody thought of
developer,
it. Yeah.
huh? Like I'm a developer, but still for me it is like, how does this work? It is magic. It is basically
I
magic.
swear. And the point is, somebody cared enough to think of, oh, this would be useful for someone, and they developed it. And then, like, that is so
Made
cool.
it work
Like, everything
somehow.
is so cool. Like, for me, sometimes I just get like, oh, I wonder, like, who invented the first fan? Or how did it work?
Yeah,
Or like a
yeah,
chair. Like, how did they think that they
yeah.
didn't want to sit on the floor
No,
and they invented a chair?
even stuff like
Like,
say holding hands. Like I was like, who was this first person who figured out that it feels nice and that you should do it and it means
yeah,
safety and like
yeah.
love and I'm like, that must have been so crazy though to
I
figure these
know.
things out for yourself.
Yeah.
It would
I
have
am
been
like
nuts.
constantly, suddenly, like I'll be passing somewhere. I'm like, oh my God, somebody invented this, and everyone's like, why are you thinking so much? Just like come. I'm like,
Yeah,
oh my God, everything like
humans are
humans
awesome. Yeah,
crazy. They are like bad in so many ways, but like
yeah,
so many ways they have done things. It's our ancestors. I don't know, like what? How did you think?
yeah, dude.
Crazy. Yeah.
And we take it so much for granted, but at one point it was like life-changing discovery and
I
like years
know.
went
I
into figuring
know.
shit out. Yeah.
Exactly. And somebody like spent their entire lives discovering
Yeah,
things. That is so crazy. I'm like, whoa, full
that
respect.
is true.
Cool.
That's
Yeah.
true. We should also do something like that.
I wish.
That is a
Let's
good
see.
thing. See, that's the thing. That would be something you want to be remembered for. Like you revolutionized in something in the sense that it helped people and it broke
Yeah.
like the pattern of conventional or something. I guess I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess. I think that's what
Break
the
the
whole point
system.
of
That's awesome.
research and
Yeah.
PhDs are. But I never got into it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably not research, but I would like to be remembered for something. Yeah, let's see. But that is so cool. I'm like, oh, gratitude, gratitude. So many, 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 many layers of privilege for me being in this moment. Like, insane. Yeah, everything that my family has done, everything just being born. Crazy. Yeah.
Mm.
Anyway, so the next question is, if you could change anything about the way you were raised, what would it be?
Yikes. This is like a therapy session question, dude. Like,
Yeah, I know. This is
you can
like
talk about it
controversial
for,
also.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Uh, about how I was raised.
Let's answer it very lightly, like on surface level.
Huh, okay, okay. Um, that is also difficult, in fact. The deep ones are like obvious because we've introspected the hell out of it over the years.
Yeah.
Uh, the light ones, I would say nothing then. There's no light surface
Okay,
level
I'll
shit.
answer like a little bit of
Uh,
light. I mean, it's not, if I could change it, it's
huh,
like, uh, okay. The thing I would like my childhood to have been different is I wish I didn't have to move so much or change
huh,
so many different schools. I mean, of course, like it's not about how I was raised. It's
right.
just, yeah, because we had to do it, so there was no other
Hmm.
option. But I would have liked to have like childhood friends and not move.
Okay, okay, got it. No, but this one I
Yeah.
have a light one. Like I've never had this experience of having cousins around or having family like gatherings and
Yeah,
stuff like that.
I
Because
know.
my mom doesn't have a sibling and my dad is not that like attached to
Mm.
his siblings. So
Yeah,
I feel jealous of people who get together and like
yeah.
chill. And again, it's different than friends. It's like another level of this
Yeah,
different
it's
level, not
family,
higher.
right?
Huh,
Yeah.
it's not higher lower. It's just different. So I think I'd want that. I don't know if I'd be okay in a joint family because that is a lot. That's a lot of work.
That's like
But
too much.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it's like contact with the extended family.
Yeah. Being friends with your
Yeah.
cousins, basically. Yeah.
Ah,
I
exactly. That's so
wish.
cute, no?
I
Like
know,
that's
I know.
nice.
Yeah. Growing up together. That'd be cute. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think that
Mm. Yeah.
this is nice. We have avoided the
Deeper ones.
dark, deep shit. But like our parents are awesome.
I
No
mean,
complaints.
they do their best. I mean, there is no
Ah,
literally like we are. The previous question is like we're grateful for our family and all that they did for us, right? Like
exactly.
literally. So
So that's true. That's true.
yeah.
And it's not that anybody does anything on purpose like that. So it's
Oh
okay.
yeah. And even if people are like trying really hard to do everything right, also there like people will have problems. Like
Yeah.
no way can you get it right.
Yeah.
Parenting, it's like
Yeah, there is
impossible.
because there is no one right way of doing anything. So
Exactly.
it's
Exactly.
okay.
That is like even if you are completely trying very hard to just get it all right, still it will be a problem because then you'll become the helicopter
Yeah.
parent. It's so
Yeah.
it's like
Like all you need is that they wanted us to have good lives. That's
yeah.
it.
Yeah.
And
And
they
they
did.
tried. And they did.
They
Yeah.
did. Yeah.
Yeah. Crazy.
So awesome. Well done.
Well done to our parents.
But yeah, this new motto is nice. I like it's like no complaints, no demands, bro. Like peace. Peace.
Yeah. Just
It's
accept.
exhausting to be
Yes.
demanding and to
Yeah.
have these expectations. So it's like, are
Yeah.
forget.
Yeah.
Forget.
Yeah. At this point, I'm like, okay, it's over. Like, you did your best, and now I'm an adult. So
Yeah,
now I am gonna give back instead of like
exactly.
pointing,
Exactly.
pointing problems or
Exactly.
mistakes. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, it's like
Okay.
our turn to give now, not
Yeah.
take.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not ask anymore of, oh, why were you not like that before? And I was like, it doesn't make any difference now anyway. It won't change much, I guess. Closure has to come from within.
Nah. Mm.
The next one. If you could wake up tomorrow having gained any one quality or ability, what would it be?
It's a very tough choice because I want to do everything and be everything. But mm, uh,
One quality.
it's
Hmm.
going to be very abstract. That's another thing about INFJs, dude. We always have abstract shit, okay? It's not going to be like, I want to be able to play piano. No, it'll be abstract. I think one thing would be for me to have, for my inner voice to not be like negative. I want it to be constructive. And I don't think that'll stay forever, obviously, but I don't want it to be this fucked up where I have to like consciously rewire. So I want my brain pathways to be like, you're good, to believe
Hmm.
that you're nice. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Oh,
that's one
that's
thing.
very important, no?
Yeah.
Self-criticism is like so much for us.
And it's not even just criticism, it gets
Constant.
to the point where it's destructive, like it's
Yeah,
toxic.
yeah, yeah. It's just
So
negative voice. Yeah.
So I want to be securely attached to myself.
It's like contempt for no reason. It's like just,
Huh.
it's like it's always, yeah. It's nice
And
to
that's
shut those
what
voices
I
out.
remember we were talking the other day. It's like no matter what you do, you can't win. Like your brain is just telling you, no, this is wrong, but you did this, but why? Like just be
Yeah, I
happy.
know. I swear,
Huh.
it's like, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
okay,
this is
that's so good.
one thing.
If it was like a superpower or some uh,
Okay. Not
that
abstract
kind of
thing.
thing, yeah, not realistic but supernatural kind of thing, what would you want?
I want to teleport, dude. Like
Oh, hey, that's so
any
cool.
instant, I just want to be like, fuck this, I want to go to Andaman. Like, just go off.
And you're there. That is
Yeah.
so cool. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I mean, we
I
keep
want that
saying
too.
you want to travel, right? And the biggest
Yeah,
thing
yeah,
is money. So if you
yeah,
can move around without like visa and money
yeah.
and all, then
I
it would be
know.
cool.
And that too, it's like you can just spend 1 hour in that one beach and then
Uh-huh.
come back. That would be
Come
so
back.
cool.
Exactly. It's like
Yeah, yeah,
escape.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
amazing. So I was gonna say for the superpower thing, I want I want to be so everybody who has ever said or thought anything about me, I want a book for each person, and then I and I want to be able to read it whenever. Like,
Okay.
yeah. So I would like to, yeah, it's not like constantly I'm hearing everybody's thoughts. So it's not like that kind of mind reading powers. But it's like I can open and read what the other person was thinking about me at that moment. So it's like I'll get to know. So if I want to know, then I can open it and read it at that time. Yeah, I want that.
Okay.
Yeah, but if like practical ability, hmm, I want to be. Okay, this is not like practical also. Like if I had one quality, I wish I could like easily heal people
Okay.
mentally. Yeah. Okay, this is also supernatural, no? Yeah, yeah, yeah.
One second. First of all, quality is for yourself. Like it's not.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, okay.
I mean, it
What
can be for
quality?
others, it's nice, but I'm saying
Yeah,
if
yeah, yeah.
you could have that ability, I straight went to something that would make me, oh God, I don't know.
What would make me happy?
Yeah, don't make it outward. Like you need your needs also. That like put the oxygen
Yeah, yeah,
mask on yourself
yeah.
first, and then the other
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
person.
No, no, but it would make me happy if I am like fixing other people, right? Because that's like my
Hero
whole thing.
complex
It's
is.
like my whole thing that I get validation when people are like, oh, you
I
healed me,
know, but
you
it's a
fixed me.
drug. It's not like you being happy. It's like again, it's chasing a drug type of.
Yeah.
It's like
But also
dopamine.
it
Like
makes me feel good. It makes me
it
feel good.
does.
Yeah,
But I'm
yeah,
saying it should be
yeah. Yeah,
inward, like little bit
yeah.
at
Hmm.
least.
Okay, in that way, I want to heal my issues with my own confidence. Like I wish I
Huh.
could. Yeah, I wish I could believe in myself, and I believe in myself, but I also wish that I had the confidence to do things openly and say things and not like feel bad about it later and all of that.
So yeah, sort of similar to what like self
Sort of
worth
similar. Yeah,
basically.
yeah, yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
self-worth. Oh, yeah.
हाँ.
Yeah.
मैं अपनी फेवरेट बनना चाहती हूँ. So
That is
yeah,
so like
that is such a
oxymoron is like,
concise way to put it though. It's like if you want to wake up with an ability, I want to wake up being like I am my favorite person. That's it.
yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's it.
Oh, self-love, basically.
Yeah. Yeah.
Self-love. Yes. Yeah. Self-love, self-esteem, self-worth, all of it. Yes. We're working towards it slowly. I'm slowly letting go of like my people-pleasing things,
Yes.
mainly because I don't have the energy to. So,
Which I love.
yeah, which is
That's
great.
why
It's like,
remember we keep saying that I can't wait to get to a point like be old enough where you are so secure in yourself. You are like, fuck this. I don't care.
I swear.
Basically.
Okay, so that was the last question of our set.
Okay.
So we are just gonna film our intro, ex outro. Oh God, outro. Yeah. So this is we finished set one of the 36 questions, and then like two more, which we'll do for next week. So to be continued. And this was like the lighter set supposed to be, and then it gets deeper. So next week maybe we'll do the deeper questions. And yeah, that's it. Like, comment, and subscribe. Yeah. Bye. Please subscribe to our channel over here. No, over here. Or wherever. I don't know. Hey, you also share to your friends, dude.